type shit. Get a nigga whacked on the news type shit. Sippin', drinkin', active on the screw type shit. Just sad hoe, running through crew type shit. I got a bad bitch at home, voodoo type shit. Take that Megan Stallions by the group type shit.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the video about me buying a 2021 Range Rover Sport HSE Dynamic at 20 years old. A lot of y'all may know me for buying the McLaren. I just recently crashed it and it's in the shop. I have not sold it. I still have the McLaren. Once I get the McLaren back, I'm actually gonna have both of these vehicles. But while that car's in the shop, it kind of made me realize, like, oh my god, I'm spending like $100-200 a day on Uber. I need to get another car. And I know like how stuck up that sounds, but like quite honestly, if I'm spending $100-200 a day on Uber, that's like, what is that, 3 to 6K a month. Insanely high and not worth it at all because I love driving. So I took it in my own hands to do a bunch of research. This Range Rover that I'm buying, it's a Range Rover Sport and it's a V8 Supercharged. So it sounds absolutely nasty. It's like a classy man's track hawk. You guys will see. The color of it is like this like baby blue. I'll show you guys when we get there. So I'm not a huge fan of the blue. In fact, I'm gonna continue to let this video kind of progress because I'm gonna get it wrapped satin black. So that'll be like what you guys see as the final product of the car. I'm sending it straight into the shop. The person who actually wrapped my C-Class, I'm sending it straight back to him. But I was gonna plan to pick it up on Monday. Now it is currently Sunday at 12:47 p.m. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the vehicle at 2 p.m. today. And honestly, it's such an amazing feeling. I'm like kind of really happy because I haven't driven a car in like since last Saturday, which is like a full week. And I'm having withdrawals from just driving some sort of V8. So this will be fun. I'll catch y'all when we're on the way to pick up the car. Alrighty, so I'm headed to the dealership right now, around 30 minutes away. I'm a one-man show today. Typically, I'd have somebody like with me filming or somebody with me to kind of help me with this sale, just to help film and stuff. But I'm a one-man show. I'm filming on a DJ Osmo right now. I'm not gonna film when I get into the dealership because obviously I'm literally going in. We've already agreed on a price. I'm gonna go in, sign the papers, go out. And so I'll pick up the camera again once the deal is final, the keys are in hand. I'll kind of run through how much I paid for the car, a whole rundown of the spec, the inside, the outside. And then I'll kind of show you guys all about the car once it's actually in my hands. But this dealership is all the way in Hollywood. I've already spoken to the guy. We already know what the deal is. We already know everything. Financing already is approved. So everything's pretty much sorted. I'm probably gonna test drive the car before I go ahead and purchase it. But that's gonna be the only thing I do. Unless the car breaks down while I'm test driving it, then I won't be buying it. But for the most part, I'm gonna go there, test drive it. If it's all smooth, then go ahead and buy it. There's a couple of things that I've learned that I can tell you guys when it comes to purchasing vehicles, which I find very important. Number one, ask about I feel like every beginner will ask this, but you always want to ask about the tire tread life and then also the brake life as well. So you got to understand when the last time the tires were changed. If it's an SUV or a sports vehicle, typically every 10 to 15,000 miles it needs to be replaced. If it's pushing that mileage, then you probably, you don't want that liability to be on your hands. So you want to see the last time the tires were replaced. And if they weren't, then make sure that they do, just as part of the deal. Oil change, that's standard. Whenever it arrives to a dealership, oil should always be changed. It's regular service. So if the dealership is not doing that, it's kind of scummy. And then brake life as well. Typically, it depends what vehicle you're buying. For example, on the SUV that I'm buying, the Range Rover, the brake life, whenever it goes below 50%, there's actually a sensor warning that goes up on the dashboard. So it's a little bit smarter than my McLaren, which does not care what the brake life is. So obviously, brake life, you want to kind of ask that. You want to ask for the inspection. You want to ask what it is and kind of just do an assessment. Some other things is if they've done an inspection on the car when it arrives to the dealership, ask for that. Either a pre-purchase inspection or their own in-house warehouse inspection. You also want to ask about, so like that's a fire Range Rover right there. That's not the one I'm getting, but that one is I don't even know. But you want to ask them about all this stuff. If they have any undercarriage pictures as well. Florida, it's not really that big of a deal, but in like states where a vehicle can rust, undercarriage pictures are really important. You obviously want to ask if you're financing your vehicle if there's any early payoff fees as well. That's a really big thing that a lot of people get trapped in, is sometimes they'll finance with a bank and your term will be like 100 months, which I would never finance under, but you try paying it off early and then you get an early payoff fee because the bank, that's how they operate. You want to make sure that whoever you finance with, there is no early payoff fee. That's one thing I always make sure. Obviously know what bank you're financing with, your interest rate. Also ask to get a clear rundown of how much the dealership charges as their registration fee, their license fee. Typically you can't really waive these because those are like state mandated, or those are like for the state, but dealership fees, doc fees, or other random stuff they throw on, you can typically try to negotiate. This dealership had like a $9.95, I think it was called, like dealership fee. I've gone to dealerships that are way worse where they tried charging like upwards of $2,000 to $3,000. I went to a dealership once where it was like $1,500 the like dealership fee, and then they tried charging like $1,750 for like pre-purchase like care package or something like that fee, and I was like, what is this? So you want to make sure you're just not getting scammed on the fees. Like $1,000 fee is pretty typical when it comes to dealerships that aren't trying to like just absolutely rip you off. Those are my main things that I look for when I'm purchasing a vehicle. This is my third car I remember purchasing. First one was the C63S. I tuned it, then downpiped it, then sold it, and I traded it in for the McLaren 570S. Obviously, the McLaren 570S crashed in the shop right now. And then third one, now we're buying the Range Rover V8 Supercharged. So on the way right now. Currently, we are. Time is 2:08 p.m. right now. We're gonna arrive there at 2:31. I'll catch y'all when the car is in my hands or something else crazy unexpected happens. What's also very surreal to me as well is that it's been around, there's so many crazy cars out today. It's insane. I haven't been on the road in so long, like on a highway. I just saw an M8. We just saw that cool Range Rover. I've just seen two Ferrari 488s go by. There's a Ferrari 488. He's actually my neighbor, the guy who owns that 488, on my building. There's a lot of cool cars out today. Makes me feel kind of sad. But anyway, it's kind of crazy the fact that it's been like around 1 week since I crashed my McLaren, and now I'm going to buy a new car. Not saying that this car is comparable to my McLaren, but it definitely is going to be fun. A V8 Supercharged SUV. I mean, the burbles are going to sound amazing. But, oh, that's literally my car I'm going to get right there. It just drove by us. That's insane. As I say that, oh my god, I can't zoom in. You can maybe see it all the way down there. It's that one right there in the far left lane zooming by. That's what I'm getting. It's kind of good, I'm not going to lie. Anyway, there's a lot of Range Rovers. Another Range Rover just drove by us as well. Anyway, it's kind of crazy to me how I crashed my car like a week ago, and I was super sad. Like, for the, you guys can watch the video if you haven't already, but like I'm still kind of sad and bummed. But I know it's in good hands. I know it's getting fixed. But the ability to buy another car, when I understand that a lot of people don't have the ability to do that, is like beyond blessings. I think one thing that it's been a crazy time for me in life, especially right now. Not only have I crashed the car, but a lot of just like personal life stuff has been happening. A lot of crazy, just unnecessary money I've been having to spill out into certain aspects of my life that I didn't really expect I'd have to. A lot of stuff having to do with just people targeting me. A lot of stuff having to do with just a lot of crazy stuff. Beyond stuff that, you know, new territory or even territory that I've trekked in before, but a lot of crazy stuff. And then on top of that, a couple days ago, I was suffering from a really, really bad sickness. Luckily, I'm better now, but I'd say through all this like pain and suffering that I've gone through recently, one of the main things that I've learned is it's very easy to take stuff for granted. It truly amazes me how quick humans are to take things for granted and how fast they can just disappear just like that. And so I think gratitude and always remaining faithful and thankful for stuff is crucial to life. And I think it's something that I genuinely suffer from, and I'm not perfect at all. So I'm growing to maybe get better at it for sure. But yeah, I'd say I'm very thankful for the fact that I can go ahead and pick up another car while my other car is in the shop. And I know like there's a bunch of kids online who like we're just buying cars like crazy, but this is no easy life. I'm not gonna lie, this really is no easy life. The ability to buy vehicles like this and just, I don't know, I guess live life to a cool level is, I understand now, is like, although it may seem like a lot of us online, is very few. For every one kid you see who's killing it, there's 1,000 more in the graveyard with their dreams crushed, realizing that they can't do it. So I'm very, very aware of that, and I'm very blessed to know that not only am I blessed enough to be in the position that I'm at, but more importantly, the mindset and the willpower that I've been gifted and I've been able to train myself to have, to tell myself that I'm never going to give up, no matter any circumstance, and no matter what happens to me, no matter what I have to go through, that I will never give up, and I'll always continue to keep on going. So that's what I'm very, very thankful for. Let's go pick up this car. Ladies and gentlemen, just like that, my 2021 Range Rover V8 Supercharged has been acquired. Shout out to these people right here, Auto Gallery Hollywood. I usually get really stressed out when I need to buy cars. Like, I don't know how to explain it. By the way, Rolls-Royce Cullinan right there. That's for sale. They also have some other cool cars. There's like a Ferrari 488. I think that's a 488, I don't know. But I usually get really stressed when I need to buy cars. It's like similar to like an airport experience. This is it, by the way. Oh my God. She looks sick, I'm not gonna lie. The blue, when they sent me the video online, I was like, I don't know if I fuck with that. But now that the sun is out, this blue looks like insane. I genuinely, like, I was gonna wrap it satin black, but I don't know if I wanna wrap this car anymore. Like, it's a big body and I like it. These wheels are massive. Like, compared to my McLaren wheels, absolutely insane. Obviously, she's gotten scuffed up a little bit. She's not perfect. It is an SUV at the end of the day, so I was probably gonna scratch it up even worse. But shout out to these people. I usually get really stressed when I need to buy vehicles, and it's just like a stressful experience because you gotta like, they're like, it feels like an interrogation, right? They're just like asking you a bunch of shit, like, oh my God, finance this, finance that, paperwork, and you don't know like what you're signing. These people are very chill. They made stuff known. They're very transparent with stuff. So shout out to them. They made the process very easy. It was very, very good to do business with them. Auto Gallery Hollywood. They just opened up like 4 months ago. They have a lot of high-end cars here, like the Rolls-Royce Cullinan, a lot of chill cars as well. So I'll see, but shout out to them. It was a good little easy, quick, I'd say a lot easier buying process than when I had to buy my McLaren, that's for sure. So big up to them, I appreciate it. But this is my Range Rover 2021. So pretty much down here, we have a spare tire, just in case I'm the one who gets my tire popped. That's iconic because the other person's tire got popped when I crashed into them in my McLaren. This right here is a little, I don't know what you call that. You can pull this back. I've never understood what these are for, quite honestly, but I think it's like for privacy. I don't know. Press that, close it. I feel like I'm in my mom era right now. That's what this feels like. Back here is very interesting because it's like spacious. You also have like this middle seat that turns into a dead ass like cooler, which I don't know, shit feels kind of luxurious, I'm not gonna lie. And then right here, which I find very, very interesting, which I don't want to break, is like, there's a freaking like, I don't even know, bro. Like, this is like a coat hanger, but like, why is it on the back of this seat? I don't want it on this one, I want it on that one. I'm actually about to take it off right now. Okay, so I literally just took off the coat hanger. We're about to bring it over here. And we're about to pop it on this one. See, I'm playing Legos with my car right now, this is good. Boop. Pop that in, coat hanger moved. I don't want it on my side. We will not be having that. Okay, fire. Let's hop into the whip now. I think what I love about this car too is number one, how big the wheels are. The blue is sick, but also like these side accents as well. It just makes this car look mean. The interior as well, I didn't think I was a fan of. Like at first I was like, oh, I don't like this tan interior, and I hope the camera doesn't make it look bad as well, but I'm genuinely a fan of it. Genuinely. I could be saying that as cope, but like I think I genuinely do enjoy it. So for those of you wondering, this is a V8 Supercharged Range Rover. So 2021 Range Rover Sport HSE Dynamic V8 Supercharged with around 500 horsepower. So definitely fast. I was test driving this thing and this thing is rapid. I don't know all the controls of this car yet, I also just found this little bracelet in here. But how much did I pay for this car? This car was actually really fucking cheap. 45K after tax and after dealership fees, probably like 48K. There's 40K miles on the dash. You can literally see 40,000 miles, 477. And a lot of people would be like, oh my God, Ben, you're an absolute monster. Why would you buy this car for 40K? And why are you buying something that has that many miles? Let me tell you guys something about cars. I bought my C-Class with 9,000 miles. I bought my McLaren with, I think, sub 14,000 miles. And there's one thing I've realized, that if a car is well taken care of, it literally does not matter the mileage. It matters how it was maintained. Especially SUVs as well. That's a little hack for you guys. Like, this common misconception of like, oh my God, I have to like buy it at like 0 miles is false. As long as it was well taken care of, you're good. I'd say this is pretty much the whip. I'm gonna probably drive back. My building is closed today, so I'm probably gonna have to valet it for the night. But one funny thing as well that like low-key I had me thinking was like, so my 6-month premium to drive the McLaren, oh, there we go. My 6-month premium to drive the McLaren when I had it was a total of $3,600 every 6 months. My premium to now, I changed my liability and stuff to, I like tripled my bodily liability. I added a bunch of more insurance coverage for other stuff. Then also I added this vehicle as well. My 6-month premium is now $11,600 every 6 months. My insurance is basically like $2K a month. Well, not basically, it's like $2,045 a month after like taxes and fees and shit, which is insane. Some cool features. Let's go through all the features in this. Obviously, I'm not going to use any of this stuff. Nobody ever does. This stuff could be good for music. This is obviously cruise control, I think. Okay, so that one, yeah, that one is cruise. I think this is lane assist. It is. I don't really want that. This is heated steering wheel, which actually is good that it has the spec. This right here is headlights, high beam, turning signals, and then I literally look like I've never driven a car before in my life. This is so funny. See, now it's got me thinking, do people have headlights during the day? What the fuck is going on? I'm gonna put on auto, whatever, we'll put on auto, whatever that means. And then obviously on this side, this is our, I don't know what this does. Like, what does this button right here do? Oh, water on the back. Okay. And then obviously this right here is windshield wipers. We'll push this up to clean it. One cool thing is I have HUD display as well. Obviously hazard lights, shit like that. Let's go ahead and change the mirrors as well. Let's make sure the seat is all good. Let me adjust myself. This is probably the most boring part of the video ever, but I don't care. I'm making sure I'm good, nice and snug and ready to drive the speed limit in this thing. I can't believe I'm paying 12 G's every single 6 months. That's 24 G's a year. Some people's salary to fucking drive cars now. What has life become? This is insane. This is not even reasonable anymore. Let's see what else we have. Up here we have the sunroof, the sun visor, SOS, mechanic. Let's click that. That's what I like to see. Full panoramic sunroof. I don't know what this entire thing up here is. I wish it was like a sunglass holder because I have my sunglasses. Ooh, something else really cool is you can open this. Bruh, this is a cooler. Look at the frost that's in here. It's a cooler. You can turn it off, but I can literally cool stuff. So that's sick. Also, car charger here. Close that. One really cool thing is, I'll show you guys in a second, but they gave me like a Rolex cup too for free. I like asked for it. Just ask. Honestly, just ask for stuff. You might get it. They give me a Rolex cup. Wait, what gas does this shit take? I gotta ask ChatGPT. I don't know what gas this takes. I'm assuming it's 93. It's a V8 supercharged, so yeah, it has to take 93, but like, I need to ask ChatGPT just in case. I've already been talking to ChatGPT so much about this car. What gas would be the best to put in for this vehicle? 93? Question mark. For a Land Rover, recommends premium unleaked gasoline with an octane rating of 91. 93 is often suggested when available, especially for maximum horsepower and torque. Regular can cause knocking with the triggering and engine control system to retard timing. What does that even mean? If your local station offers it, it gives us Supercharged V8's best performance if 93 is available. Okay. Basically, I'm going to fill it up in 93 everywhere I go. Anyway, controls and stuff when it comes to AC is right here. Settings. Tap to set up phone. Let's set up my phone. I'm gonna get all this shit set up and I'll catch you on a sec. Okay, vehicle all set up now. I'm about to go to the gym. So I'm about to drive 32 minutes all the way to my gym in South Beach. I obviously don't want to pick up the camera while I'm driving, but let me turn on the music real quick and give you guys a little rev of what this car sounds like, and then I'm just gonna drive to the gym, and then probably on the way back, I'll probably pick up the camera again. I honestly don't know if I want to get this car wrapped anymore. Like, after seeing the blue, I'm actually really loving it. And the plan was to get it blue, or matte black, but I don't know if I can anymore. I genuinely really enjoy this color. Anyway, this is it in just like a regular mode. Let me make sure it's in park. Yeah, it is. Like, that is it in just a regular mode. And you throw this thing in sport. Oh, it has to be in drive. Fuck. But what I find interesting as well is all the different modes in here. Like, what is all of this? Auto train response selected. What does it even mean? I think that's like suspension. Comfort program. I don't know what half of this stuff is. Like, what are all these buttons? What is that? I don't know. Eco, and then you have this, and then you have rock climbing mode, and then you have this one, only in dynamic program. I don't know, there's a lot of different modes, but she sounds nasty. That's all I'm saying. If I go to the gym, I'll catch y'all. Actually very curious as to how much bro, okay, this is gonna be a weird side tangent. I remember when I bought my McLaren 2, I just didn't I ended up just not eating all day, and I ended up going home super tired and hungry. And I'm kind of in that same, I don't know why. It's because, like, you're signing papers all day, you're talking money, you're spending money. You have to go 30, 40 minutes up north just to spend more money. Anyway, I'm very curious as to how much it's gonna cost me to fill up this tank. Because compared to my McLaren, like on 93, it's like not that expensive to fill up. It's like 50, 60 bucks. But this is, I'm assuming, like way more of a gallon of a tank. And like y'all saw in ChatGPT, I could fill it up with 91, but I'm gonna fill it up with 93 because I think that's what she deserves. I don't know, this is a completely different vibe from what I'm used to driving. I feel like an absolute bot driving this thing. Like, I feel like I'm actually gonna crash. I don't know how to drive this car yet. Is bad, but I would say, I'm trying to remember how to get to my fucking to my gym. Let me buy a cord inside of the gas station right now because I can't connect to Apple CarPlay until I have a fucking cord. So let me go get that right now, and I'll be right back. iPhone cable acquired. Hopefully I can connect to Apple CarPlay now. Total gas price. Oh my god, flip the camera, holy shit. $77. So actually not that bad considering it's 93. I'm thoroughly happy with this car so far. I'd say the main thing is, especially living in Miami, there's so many nice cars here. It's like kind of depressing seeing all the cool cars. And also, this car has no road respect. I feel like anyone who gets a nice car will understand. Oh my gosh, I can't prop this up. Anyone who gets a nice car will understand what that means. Like, road respect is kind of big. This car gets zero road respect. So, like, everyone tries cutting. I don't know where to prop this thing up. Nobody like really respects you driving on the road. Nobody respects you trying to do things, which is okay. But like when I have my McLaren, people just have like natural respect for me because they're like, holy shit, it's a cool ass car. But in this car, they're like, oh, it's just a blue SUV. Who gives a fuck? Which is like, not that it's not an intention thing. It's because like people will like give you right of way and people won't be a dick to you as much on the road. That's one thing I noticed like heavily. So that's like the one major difference, I guess, driving an SUV that I realized so far. I know, really weird just observation to have. I'm checking my profit right now in the store. Oh shit! Stores were actually really good. I don't know why my notifications like don't come through half the time. Oh, they are. I just haven't checked. We're up $800 $28 profit on the day so far. And it's 4 p.m., which is lovely. Maybe end the day off on like $1,200, $1,300 profit. Yesterday, we ended the day off on $1,400 profit, $1,490 on profit on the Ecom store. So lovely. Love to see that shit. I'm gonna go to the gym now, and then I'm thoroughly happy with the fucking car. I mean, this shit is like, I'm just glad to be back on the road, bro. Even though I'm paying fucking, I don't even want to say the number, $12,000 every 6 months for insurance, and even though I'm paying fucking, I don't know what my monthly payment for this car is not that much. It's like, if I paid off in 36 months, it's like $1,200, $300 a month. It's like my McLaren 1750. But anyway, thoroughly happy with this vehicle. Let me go ahead and plug my phone in so I can connect to Apple CarPlay. Hopefully this cord is not boof enough to where it doesn't work. Apple CarPlay has been fucking activated. Let's go. Give me this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Allow while phone is locked. This contacts another information without your phone unlocked. Allow. Sure. Oh my gosh, I love this. Oh, for those that don't know, my C63S had Apple CarPlay. My C63S had Apple CarPlay. My McLaren never did. And still doesn't. So I'm so glad to have Apple CarPlay again. It's a little shit. I love it. I've now arrived to my gym. I'm gonna smash out a good workout, bro. I'm so fucking thankful for this shit. God. You know why I'm thankful? It's because I was so sad. Look, I've never, like, you know how people lose motivation to go to the gym? I have never once gotten that. But the one thing that lost me motivation to go to the gym was crashing my car, because I lost access to go to the gym. And I know a lot of y'all will be like, oh, Ben, just, you know, if you really fucking are dedicated, you'd run to the gym or something. Like, no, I was actually so sad, because what makes going to the gym fun for me is like hyping myself up with cool music before. I know that's like so niched, probably like, what the fuck? But I genuinely enjoyed that shit. And now I'm back here at the gym and I'm like, oh my God, there's nothing that can fucking stop me. Like literally nothing. So I'm just thankful for this shit, honestly. I really am. Like, not even just the car, not even just my life, but just honestly, yeah, life. So, no, I'm actually really glad that I'm able to be back at the gym, especially after all this mayhem that happened. And more importantly, hit a good workout. Now, life and its stressors never stop, because now I have to worry that the people repairing my McLaren are actually doing a good job. They fucking close at 5 p.m. on Friday. They're closed on Saturday. They're closed on Sunday. So I can't get a hold of them the entire weekend. So now I gotta wait till tomorrow to basically get in touch with them. And then I'm gonna be able to actually go, oh my fuck. SF90. And then I'm gonna be able to get in touch with them. And actually get a progress update on if my car is being thoroughly destroyed more or actually getting better. See, Coconut Grove got the cars. I'm telling y'all, people in Coconut Grove are not poor. Also, I kind of like driving around this Range Rover because, oh my God, my hair is falling out. So why is my hair all chopped? I like driving around this Range Rover because it's not a flashy car. And sometimes I don't want to be flashy, and sometimes I don't want to be looked at, and sometimes I don't want to be seen, and this does exactly that. All right, I'm gonna go hit the gym. I'll catch y'all afterwards. Okay, workout completed. I feel absolutely amazing. Yeah, I'm literally just about to go back to my building. I don't want to end the video yet. I want to take this car out for another spin when it's nighttime to show you guys the ambient lighting. But no, so far life is fucking good, man. God. Yeah, but no, I'm about to just literally go back, work, normal shit that I do be doing with or without a car. For those of y'all wondering what I do, I think I talked about it a little bit in this video already, and I don't want to be the dude who starts pulling out some guru shit on you guys mid-video, but I do Ecom, so I do drop shipping. And I know everyone says they do drop shipping or trading or some shit like that, but I actually do it correctly. And what I mean by that is a lot of people's main excuse that drop shipping doesn't work anymore is that, look at this, I got this for free, by the way. So this is a water bottle. It looks like a Rolex bullet. I think that's sick. Shout out to the dealership that gave it to me for free. A lot of people's main excuse for drop shipping not working anymore is that like it's too competitive, there's too many people doing it, and that advertising costs, you can't be profitable anymore. And they're fucking true. But the thing is, with Ecom, not only do you have the biggest exit value, but you can also build subscription-based businesses so that you're guaranteed income every single month, basically from your store. Imagine, you know, trading, imagine being guaranteed that you're gonna make money. You can't. It's not how the business model works. With Ecom, you can literally set up a subscription-based business. The biggest Ecom brands, softwares, and just businesses on planet Earth are all subscription-based models. Amazon is a subscription-based service. You have the coffee brand that I use, Everyday Dose. That's a subscription-based service. You can't even buy it unless you're subscribed. You have Rise Mushrooms. That's a subscription-based service. So every Ecom brand is slowly but surely switching to a subscription-based service. And that's what me and literally all my friends in the Ecom space are doing. And we're basically switching not only from acquiring customers on the front end, profitably, break even, unprofitably, it literally doesn't matter. But we're starting subscription-based services so that those customers who do want to subscribe to our business are guaranteed to come back. Why? Because they literally said, hey, I want to subscribe, charge my credit card again next month without me having to worry. That's what a subscription-based service is. So that's why I'm able to literally just like, I don't know, buy cool shit like this and not really worry, because fuck it. Like, it's basically, it's a free money hack. But I'm gonna head back now. I'm loving the V8 Supercharged in this thing. Oh, main thing too is when I was buying Range Rovers, like a million different models showed up. Range Rover apparently makes like a million different models. Some people may be watching this be like, oh my god, no, there's no way you called it a V8 Supercharged inline 6. They make, like the model that I bought, just to get the record clear, this is a 2021 Range Rover Sport HSE Dynamic V8 Supercharged. And a lot of people, like there's a lot of different models. Like even the 2021 Sport HSEs are like inline 6. Range Rover also makes like supercharged V6s, I think. They obviously have like hybrids. So they have like really, really interesting vehicles. And they have a lot of different models too. Even they have diesel engines too. Like this car takes gas, but they also have diesel engines as well. Which I'm like, bro, what the frick? Like how who even buys that? So there's a lot of different Range Rover models. To get the record clear, this is a 2021 Range Rover Sport HSE Dynamic with a V8 supercharged engine, which is very few. Actually, I did my research. This is like very, very few on the market. So I'm very glad I was able to pick it up. The dude who I bought it from was like, the day that I posted this vehicle, someone bought it. And then he ended up backing out because he actually was like broke and he didn't like actually have the money for it. And then the day that I came in, another guy was gonna come in tomorrow and just pay full cash for it. But he was like, nah, we have another buyer. So obviously this car was gonna fly by fast. I had a dream about it too. Like I knew like this was a good deal, so I had to like snag it ASAP. I had a dream that the car got taken. I was like, fuck no, it's not turning into reality. But yeah, catch y'all when I'm back. All right, I actually want to give you guys, I realized that I have not even given you guys what the car sounds like. So I want to give you guys a little bit of a rip of the car, of what it sounds like. So I'm going out of Coconut Grove right now. Basically, there's a bunch of different modes in this car. Let me show you guys real quick. So obviously there's a bunch of different modes. Like right here, you have Eco. Range Rover is obviously made for like off-roading. So there's a lot of different, there's a lot of different modes when it comes to like off-roading and stuff. But this first one is the dynamic, and I basically just put everything on max. And then I basically, with the joystick, slam that shit to the side, and now we're in sport. And that is basically, that's what I have seen as of right now to get the max amount of power out of this thing, is those settings. So like, nah, she sounds fucking mean, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, my Louis bag just fell. One of my biggest pet peeves is when I'm driving and my bag falls on the ground. I hate that. No, she sounds mean when she's in this mode. I'm just gonna shut up real quick and just give you guys a little ASMR. She doesn't pop and burble. It's actually really annoying. You know what's another thing? My bag fell on the ground right there. And like, I would pick it up. But like, I've come to the realization the ROI of like risking my life to genuinely pick up a bag right now is like not worth it, and I'll just leave it. I feel like that's how like people actually die in accidents. Anyway. I don't like when people move slow either. All right, I'm gonna go. There's like a better road to rip it on about like 2 minutes up, so I'm gonna wait till I get there. The thing is, I don't know if people, I mean, you can tune and downpipe or straight pipe any car, but I genuinely have yet to see like a tuned or a straight piped Range Rover Sport, because I did rent a Urus a long time ago, and it was a stage 2 tuned Urus, and that shit sounded insane. If I could get this Range Rover to sound like that, oh my god, that would be so much fun. It would be unbelievable. So maybe that's something I end up doing in the future, but who knows? That was windows down, like all the way up, by the way, from that noise you guys heard. Now the windshield is up, so this is gonna be the noise kind of more, you can hear it better. Oh my god, wait, let me roll down the windows, holy. Let me crack them open real quick. Bro, this shit sounds insane. Like, no burble, just kind of sucks. Oh my fucking god. Holy shit, bro. This Jeep is going so slow. I'm actually gonna like slow down. Bro. Oh. That actually just sounded absurd. I did not know it was this loud. Oh my god, there's no way the Jeep is going this slow. If you're watching this video and your license plate is this Jeep right there, you are going dangerously slow. I think you're literally going like below the speed limit, which I do not appreciate because that's a hazard.
Oh my god.
That's actually insane. The fact that I'm driving a Range Rover right now and it's making these sounds is actually insane. Holy shitballs. I hope the wind is not overtaking it for you guys. Like, I hope it's like, y'all can still hear it kind of well. Let me roll my windows, actually. Let me roll my windows and you guys can kind of hear like the semi-raw sound. Oh shit. The cops. We got the cops on us. All right, lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in. Oh yeah, I know. She's absolutely fucking nasty. Anyway, that's what the car sounds like. I was gonna go on a drive later today, and my building used to not be that strict about having, like, letting cars up to the parking garage, but for some reason now they're like insanely paranoid about it. So I'm not gonna go on a drive later today. What I'm gonna do is just show you guys the ambient lighting now, because my parking garage is dark enough to the point where the ambient lighting does show in the vehicle, and it's kind of cool, so I want to show you guys. That's what I'm gonna do instead of going on a night drive today. So kind of unfortunate. I was gonna take a shower. Then I was like, all right, let's do this and then send the video. Still haven't even unpacked my bags yet. I have like my laptop in the bag and stuff. Don't know why that's relevant, but anyway, I like the Range Rover keys too. That's one thing I like. Like the older model Range Rovers have like the boofy keys. This one has the cool key. I like it. You know what's one thing as well? Every single time, I'm not sure if y'all have seen my video of me buying my car or even crashing my car. there's like some clips where just like my hair is like an absolute mess, or I just look like chopped as shit. Like, bro, in the video of me buying my McLaren, I dead ass, like I looked really chopped in the video. And so many people in the comments like, why is he so chopped? And I didn't really care. Like, I mean, why should I care? But I was like, yo, like, why do I look like that? Even myself, I was like, that does not even look like me. And then even in the clip of me crashing my McLaren, like, what's it called? I always drive with my McLaren with the windows down. So my hair gets like blown all over the place and I get like sweaty. I know, like, sounds weird, but I enjoy it. And so when I pick up the camera, my hair's all over the place. And like, that was kind of what happened in the McLaren crashing video. But this video, I'm making sure I look good. So there's gonna be no comments. I'm not used to having big body cars at all. Like, keep in mind, my first ever car that I had, that my parents allowed me to use, not even give me, but use, was a Honda Pilot. So that wasn't even like a sports SUV, you call that a mom car. And then second actual, or I guess first actual car that I buy on my own is an AMG C63S. For those of you that have not seen that on my channel, I have a video on it. And then my second car that I buy is a McLaren 570S. And then now my third car I buy is like a big body Range. So, I heard a noise. So it definitely is interesting having this car because I'm not used to, like, especially in this parking spot right here, I usually just like keep on turning the corner and I just like see my McLaren out the corner of my eye. It's weird seeing an entire big body Range, but look at the ambient lighting here. Like, it don't look that bad. I think, hold on, let's hop in this hoe real quick. The ambient lighting is not bad, and I wanted to show you guys this. Like, this don't look that bad. Let's turn it on. Like, look at all the lights, the stuff in here. This is kind of what I wanted to show you guys before I ended the video, because I think this is like super important when it comes to being interested in a vehicle. Why does it say service required? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. We did not just say that to me. The audacity is crazy. Oh, there's actually a lot of cool settings on here. I didn't know all this. HUD, I can change positions. Tire information. Show warnings. Oh, I think that was a setting. What? This is all cool stuff, kind of. I don't think tire pressure is gonna show. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's cool. What else we got? Media. There's no way it says service required, bro. Because this car was just serviced. It's not even a matter of fact that I know it needs to get serviced if it shows that. It's that I know it just got serviced. So I don't even want that glitch to be there, because that's just like false advertising, basically. Like, tell me when the shit actually need to get serviced, not pulling some weird stuff on me like that. Anyway, ambient lighting is not that bad in here. The cool thing about it too is you can see it's kind of like this like white color. I can definitely change it in the settings somewhere, but let's say I put it in drive, and the cool thing about that is, let's say I go to vehicle now. Oh my gosh. Let's say I go to, oh my god, I'm literally melting in here. Help. Holy. Let's say we go to vehicle now, and we go to our trusty dusty dynamic protocol mode. This thing turned into a red demon. Okay, why are the fans blasting? It's not that deep. Why are the oh, it's air recirculation. Okay, anyway. No, like, this turns into like a little red demon. So I kind of like it. And then look, you go back in this mode, and it's back into little princess white mode. So that's the ambient lighting here. It's obviously not like an AMG, but I'd say, like, with a combination of everything, as like the screens, the steering wheel lighting up, this screen, that screen, and you're kind of just like driving at night, 10, 11 p.m. with all these lights, it kind of does feel like a spaceship a little bit. I kind of do feel like I'm in a little bit of a spaceship pod, and I like that. And then you look to your right, you got Passenger Princess here, ambient lighting, and then you have like ambient lighting right here. It's not bad at all. I genuinely like it. That's gonna be it for the video. I hope y'all enjoyed. I know this wasn't like the craziest, like craziously edited, like crazy montage buying a car video, but something short, something sweet. So hope y'all enjoyed. If you guys are once again watching this and being like, holy shit, this dude crashed a McLaren and then 1 week later bounces back and buys a Range Rover, and then on top of that keeps the McLaren for the fuck of it because he still likes the car, I'll leave a link down below in the description for what I do. It's basically Ecom once again, but it's Ecom in a different way than everyone else approaches it. Because if there's one thing you should know about business, it's that any business model is not dead. It's just how you approach it and how you go about attacking the market, different than anyone else, is how you're going to crush and destroy everyone. So that's very important to know. I'd say besides that, I mean, I hope this is motivational to y'all. I can't wait to get my McLaren back. Hopefully, like 2, 3, 4 weeks from now. I'm gonna be out of the country though. I think probably, so I'm not gonna be able to get it for a while. But yeah, I would say if a lot of y'all are like, holy, I want to know what Ben does, I'll leave a link for it down below. And if a lot of y'all are like, I know what Ben does, but I don't even know if he does it or not, I can show y'all right here. This is the total amount of profit that we're at today. We're at $969 in profit, and the time is, what time are we at? 6:44 p.m. So I'm basically making my car payment on the 1st of every single month. The day that I need to make my car payment, I've made it all back the same day. And a lot of people can't say that. In fact, yesterday, I could pull it up as well, how much we made. I know everyone's always like, oh, on one of my stores. This is my main store I'm showing y'all. I don't have a store doing better than this. I have other stores that I'm running on the side, which may be doing like 200 profit a day, but like that shit is irrelevant. It's literally not loading. My triple is not loading for yesterday's profit. I think I already showed you guys earlier in the video though. It was like 1,500, 1,400, 1,300, something like that. But yeah. Hope this is motivational to y'all. Oh, there we go, it loaded. 1490 profit yesterday. So yeah, this really does work. Even myself, this store is probably making like 30, 35K a month. I don't even find that good. I want to scale it up higher, obviously. But it's a good place to be at and start, you know? So I'll catch y'all. Keep grinding, and we'll speak soon.